morning, my friends. Okay, back to Gulliver's Travel. Been a few days, and I'm sure everybody's kind of going, what the heck was that last thing you posted? To help my mom out, I put up a video for her choir that is going to move to its own channel, so that I'm not shifting my channel to that. It's just there so that they can all see it. Anyways, back to some gaming and some Dominions. This is turn 16 of Gulliver's. So I looked up in Discord the diplomacy that is developing, and right about now, I did this by date, I am in negotiations with Vanarus, who is up over here somewhere. Let's be sure. Yeah, I could see the mouse good. I had a technical glitch a bit ago where the mouse didn't show. Anyways, Vanarus is somewhere up over here, and we kind of discussed, I don't have any agreements with Maerlande. We discussed, some joint action. I did make agreements with, Ind over here. And you can also see there's a big war going on between Jotunheim and Vanheim. It's pretty hard to tell, what's going to happen. I mean, we've just got counter raiding. We got raiding with Einher's, Van Jarls. I'm not part of it. I've talked a little at this point in the game. I had talked a little with at least Jotun. Just kind of settled a border here. We just agreed on a border. I'll leave him alone and he'll leave me alone. So, and then over on this side, we talked in the last episode, the Great Elfing is happening here for poor old Uruk, but Uruk is countering quite effectively with the Wooden Colossus. So I believe we watched a fight last turn with that, and maybe just while we're kind of going over the diplomatic situation, let's have a look here. Is Vanheim doing anything very interesting? Has he thugged up? No? Okay, so this is pretty bog standard stuff. Air shield. Einher's don't need a bless, and their Ginsu knives, they just chop everything up. Okay, he's doing a little lightning bolts. And there we go. So he's got some evocation. He got himself aim. What else did he do here? Air shield, aim, and lightning bolts. So that's very low risk, low cost stuff. And then here for Jotun, I suspect we're just going to see some Ophodins and and who's leading? What has he got leading? A Vedihag. Okay. So this is, again, very low cost. Oh, okay. Tossing out a little protection. There you go. And he's doing a mix of big guys and little guys. That way he can stuff the squares. So that works well. Looks like, they've got to catch up. There's some combat speed differences there. Anyways, so from what we could see is very low cost. Now over here, very quickly, we'll have a short look at the Wooden Colossus. So flying shield. He's bought himself some very solid, very cheap gear. And it's an encumbrance 0 construct. Oh, I didn't realize that thing was mindless. Aha. So blood bond, and we've talked about his bless, so some resist, regen, and blood bond. But regen is going to work on this thing. And then, okay, so he just did a single buff, and then does some spells. No, it's an innate caster, isn't it? Yeah, so he's actually scripted to attack. I'm a little surprised he didn't. I might not have the research. So I didn't see him toss up Iron Skin or anything. He's going to fatigue out, but basically he's just going to sit there and tank, right? Leeching Touch. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. So that's as good as regen. Fists of Iron. Yeah. These damn innades. Anybody who's watched any of the Champions Arena series, we've seen some nasty stuff with the nades. Now, what about Aryu? Last time we saw... Oh, this is a conventional army. Actually, this is mercenaries. Yeah, I believe this is mercenaries. What's that guy's name? Lothar. Yeah. Okay. So that worked. That's a cheap solution. We just look quickly at the mercenaries. Oh, well, I guess they're gone. So, I mean, did he kill them off? Oh, yeah, they ran away. Oh no, it was Uruk was using the mercenaries, my bad. They did not succeed against Horse Tribe. Okay, well that money didn't pay off. And we don't know what else is happening. Something went independent here. Now for me, there's not a heck of a lot going on. Research, we're rushing for big elementals. So that makes sense, you know, lots of water gems. And then gem income, if we have a quick look. You know, site searching is going well. I'm collecting a bunch of things on the messages. Found a site. I sold something to, I don't even remember what it was. Lithium, and okay, I just did a probe here of this throne. So some wizards, the armies, the two armies here. Paused, so I didn't take it yet. Just kind of preparing. Sadly, I can tell you now, it's not a spoiler. I missed that this army was heading there, so I missed my chance. I probably should have jumped that with what I had. But anyways, I was playing cautious. So I think that's about it for turn 16. Just some recruitment. We're sticking with Womooch and Macabs, and money is a little on the tight side. We built the lab here, so we're getting some way. Still making some Zots. I've got searching. You know, pretty bog standard stuff. Putting up the palisades here. So that's my first new fort. Lab going up. And the temple's already made. So I think we've covered 16. Let me just glance around. Yeah, I don't see anything too else very interesting. So we're in a sit still mode. I haven't negotiated whether or not this is for me or if I can have it, whatever. Let's go to 17. Where are we here? Gulliver, 17. Woohoo! Alrighty. Sexy musician, the troubadour, claimed the crystal throne in the name of Your Way and Scale, which is, who's that? Your Way and Scale. Wrong one. F9. No, that's thrones. F4. There we go. Your Way and Scale. That is Maerlande. So he's claimed, I expect it's this throne. And that was the crystal throne. Here. But it's possible it was this one. I can't tell yet. Okay, you can see I'm moving up a cab down here to site search, and I'm too late. I'm too late. And I can't attack in to take it because I agreed to a non-aggression pact. So we're parking. I've got a fort up here, nicely. Fort going up here, nicely. Lab here for making way. Foreign recruit. And doing some site search. So we got some more action. So those Einheers took out that province defense. Jotun didn't contest it. Not yet. Over here, a little bit of counter raiding. Let me have a look at this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, very simple stuff. Very simple stuff. And these guys. Yeah, okay. Very simple stuff. He gets his bless. I bet you he's going to do a bark scan. No, eagle eyes. This lady, 19 hit points, no production. She could have used the bark skin maybe just so she doesn't get shot. Getting shot would be a pain. And beyond that, we don't see a whole heck of a lot. Now, I have not made any significant preparations for a potential war. Oh, some Indies took over that place. Now I've put, let me see, there's one assassin. Got a couple of assassins kind of sitting, trying to get some better scouting going. There's the other one. They're the only two assassins I'd made by this point in the game. And you can see gold is a little tight, not too bad. I'm making an aha and some basic troops because, 8,000, that's going to be a good starting point for some blood hunting. Get that rolling. Once I get some way or some Camazots, And that's about the sum total of the action for turn 17. Anything else to talk about? I don't see anything. So the preparations for war with Maerlande are building, but we don't see action yet. Okay, I'm going to move on to 18. Let's have a look-see here. All right, messages-wise, yeah, that was nice. So I didn't get the opportunity to buy as many dwarven hammers as I'd hoped. It took me a while to build up a decent number of them. Found a magic site here. Blood marble. Mausoleum. Oh yeah, okay, and a silver mine. So that's about that. So you can see I'm moving searchers around. Searching here. Pushing scouts deeper into Maerlande. All over the place. Right here, I'm buying Oz. Yes, Oz. And more troops. Just basic troops. Starting to move these armies. You can see the Prophet and a Bacab are moving towards the front line with Maerlande. Back at home, same recruitment pattern. No big changes there. And I don't have very many blood magi yet. So as things develop, I'll bring more of them into position. But for now, I'm searching. So let's check the messages. What have we got here? Okay, so those Einheers are still off killing PD. And here we have that little counter raid army. So did it? Oh, look at that. He circled behind it. So these Einheers are kind of out of position now. See, there's Jotunheim, but what are they going to do? Got some Bettys and Betty Hags here. So I don't know how this is going to work out. Obviously, Jotun is not just going to lay down and let Vanheim kill him. Now, Vanheim should be probably here in 22, roughly. In should be kind of there. Sort of symmetrical, but could be here or here. Old Land, it's not that. No, it's not that one. So we don't quite know where Ind is. Ind's capital. And I did push some scouts into Ind, but now I'm focusing on pressing the scouts into Maerlande. Anything else for messages? Okay. Pythium just probed this throne. That's a hefty crowd. Need a good army to take that. And Ariu. A She-Lord. Okay. Let's have a look. Anything special here going on? Okay, just a naked thug. Blesses himself. Misform. Is he going to cast or is he going to attack? Dark skin. Thinking he's going to attack. Air shield. An Holy Avenger. Okay, how's his fatigue? Oh, yeah, trivial. Trivial. And there he goes. Pretty hard to kill those things. Defense of 22. And, you know, clearly the awe helps significantly. So we could speed that up some more. Well, we know this succeeded. So there's not too much more to say about it. Time for a little bit of gum. Gum. Gum with flavor. Okay. Straightforward. And what do we got here? We found a Maerlande scout. Finished the Palisades, yeah. First level. We're already working on the next level? Not yet. A little short of cash to upgrade this one. Okay, there we go. I think that covers turn 18. Let's move on to 20. All right, in the message list, did some searching. No sites found. One single site. What did we find here? It's like the Farm of Plenty. Yes, sir. And because we got an air Camazotz, I'm using it to search, try to find a little bit of air magic. How's the gem income doing? Great, except for Earth is really low. Which is kind of awkward. Be very nice to start making some more. Okay, Shambler skin. I believe the purpose of that is so that I can get away searching for nature sites into the water. I know that I did that, so that's... And then armies are moving. So move This army here of basic chaff into the water. Give it an opportunity to raid into Maerlande from a safe location. Got a serious army of sacreds here. Of course, we know that my bless is not stunningly wonderful. That puts a little pressure on. And scouting, pressing the scouting. Oh, what happened here? I lost one. Commander. Oh, look at that. So 43 Knights of the Chalice. Whoosh. So I was trying to figure out what the heck was happening with 43 Knights of the Chalice there on his border with Pythium. Is he going to pick a fight with Pythium? Is he going to try for the... It was kind of an unexpected result. And then other than that, okay, so I took another province. So I grabbed these that were taken over by the independents. If I remember correctly, you said, yeah, that'd be no problem. I'm not going to contest it. And it's a nice location for me. And look at this. I found the Azure Academy. The only bummer there is I can no longer buy whey. So I built this lab and I can't buy whey because I am out of resources. It's at 0 resources. So that was a bit of a bummer. So now I got to put a lab here. And eventually, you know, I want to get something in the caves. Now, for other actions, let's see. Okay, Vanheim's attacking with a few Cynocephalians, just against light PD, and Pythium probed. He probed those 43 Knights of the Chalice. So let's check the bless. Get to see the bless? I bet you we do. It's got a few magi here. It's got any gems? No, no gems. Not yet, anyways. I guess they throwing up a little... This guy's cast. Oh, luck. Okay, so he's doing a light amount of point buffing. I think that guy's a little out of position, but I'm not sure. It looks like he's decided... Yeah, he's got a few of them up front. Maybe this guy's to try to get a bless on those guys. But let's check his bless. Oh my. Oh my. That's going to be tough. I'm going to have a hard time dealing with it. This could be a tough war. Now, I'm talking from I already know it's a tough war. Right off the bat, you can see here. Not blessed. Let's go. These guys are going to be tough to kill, especially with some point buffing. And that's a lot of them. That really is a lot of sacreds. And some magi along with it, so yeah, point buffed, possible body ethereal, possible fire elementals, definitely some shenanigans. Okay. That's a good sized PD dump for area. So the Enkidu Royal Guards just could not handle that. He might not have known how big that PD dump is. Well, ooh, looks to be in some trouble. And then down here, so these guys look like they're completely cut off. That's that army of Einhirs, and they're pillaging. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if... I mean, it doesn't look like the war, from what I can see, of Vanheim versus Jotunheim, is progressing all that well for Vanheim. But, yeah, and my understanding is Vanheim started this war. Let's have a look here. Yeah, that is my understanding, that Vanheim was the aggressor. So Jotun isn't very big, just glancing around the map. Anything else on the messages? A little unrest, minion change. He got raided by some independents. Smack dab there on top of his fort, and he found that scout. So gosh, I think that's turn 20. So I think we've done it. Kind of a short episode. You can see, you know, I'm preparing, but I'm going to stop here at turn 20. I think 5 turns is enough. And there's not a heck of a lot else to say. So, okay, folks, I'll go do a little bit of editing, put a title and stuff and a soundtrack, and this should go up today. All right. Have a good one.